trouble.
Make it double.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Team Rocket Joey. Yes, sir. So today, guys, we have another episode of Team Rocket Talk. We do this every single Monday morning at 6 a.m. Tune in, write it down on your calendar, and make sure you got that bell notification on so you don't miss any future uploads. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, but especially drop a like, because that is the new meta of social media. Yes, sir. Especially YouTube. So without further ado, also member up if you would like access to my exclusive premium premier Discord server. Yes, sir. Link down below in the description. Yes, sir. So without further ado, let's get into our questions of this week. Also, you guys, drop a question down below if you want your question answered next week in next week's episode. Yes, sir. So first, from the GOAT, the legend, the man, the myth, the legend himself, TK Magic Shop. He is a member of the channel. You see right there with the red rocket. It's like, yeah, with the rocket Pokeball right there. So his question is, do you ever prepare for trouble? And when you do you make it double? Of course I do, TK. Of course I do. When I prepare for trouble, I think to myself, how can I make this double? Yes, sir. Next question from Don't Be Sad KTO. TRT. Is there ever a day where rip-in ships run out of packs, or they have packs priced so high no one buys them? I've noticed smaller accounts struggling a little lately to sell to the community $10 packs. Large ones not so much. A guy on Nomic stream bought almost 700 packs during 2 streams in less than a week's time. The classic rip-in shipper. The classic rip-in shipper, chip and dipper. I'm honestly not so sure. I don't participate in rip-in ships myself. Personally, I wouldn't recommend for people to do it, but I have heard from the GOAT, Gary V. You guys probably know him. You guys probably seen him. That social live shopping is going to start taking over. So I do believe if you guys have started your rip and ship journey, probably going to do fine in the future. With Pokemon specifically, I don't know. It seems like right now Pokemon wasn't preparing for this boom, so they are behind in printing, but like they've done in the past, I do believe they will catch up. Now, that's not set specific. We don't know what sets they're going to print to the ground, but there will be certain sets that are printed to the ground. All we can do is cross our fingers and hope that it is Prismatic and 151 and Surging Sparks, because those are the best sets so far in the Scarlet Violet era. And hopefully we get Paldean Fates. Hopefully they print a lot of Destined Rivals. We don't care about Journey Together. Whoever's buying Journey Together at $250 a booster box, you are the problem in the hobby. Yes, sir. Next, from NatPer5165 TRT. What are your thoughts on the prismatic binders and special collections? Will the dice bag and binder make them better holds in the future, or should I flip them and put my cash elsewhere? So what I'm doing with prismatic is I have the stuff that I pre-ordered. So like this box right here, the PCETBs and the booster bundles that I got for MSRP. That's all I got, and that's all I care about. If you get stuff for MSRP, you'll do fine no matter what it is for prismatic. I wouldn't be buying market price for prismatic, and right now at least, especially with those products, because they're probably going to be printed to the absolute ground. I think we're going to have another situation of the prismatic when the Super Premium Collection comes out, it's going to do the same exact thing that the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection did. People are going to be pre-ordering it for way above what the price is going to be in 12 to 14, 16 months. Guys, if you want the box to open and you get for MSRP, that's all I would suggest. I would not suggest paying $400 for the Super Premium Collection when it's $100. I'm never going to pay 4 times the amount for something before release, on release, 6 months after release. I'm not doing it. Can't do it. Won't do it. I probably won't ever do it no matter what it is, honestly. That's just not smart, and that's just not the way that it's not the way I allocate my investments. Next, thank you for the question, by the way. Next, we have Worms of Culture. Now, this guy did make a video on me. Funny video. Go watch it if you want to. So let's see what he said. He said, walk solo spicy takes. Surging Sparks would be considered the best box set of Scarlet and Violet. The name, the chase, the set, the aesthetics. I mean, if that's your take, that's your take. That's cool or whatnot. I would definitely err on the side of Destined Rivals will probably be better. I'm gonna just assume you said main series sets because obviously 151 is better. Obviously, Prismatic is better than Surging. So I'm gonna just take it as you said, the main series sets, and I think Destined Rivals will be what you meant to say in the future. Next take from him: overconfidence in Pokemon mixed with sloppy investing will drive the next bear market. Duh take. Yeah. I mean, that sounds about right. Next. Right now is the time to trade your SV sealed IRs for other sealed that are currently undervalued, especially Sword and Shield booster boxes under 500. Don't sell, right position. Yes, sir. Just made a video about that yesterday. Talking about the same exact thing. So, this guy seems like he knows what he's talking about. So, there's that. Last but not least from him, people saying Prismatic is trash corny are the same people in the Discord scrambling to find a fair MSRP exposed question mark. I would agree because I think everybody's looking for Prismatic now. I couldn't be in a Discord. I couldn't be in a Discord or I couldn't pay for being in a Discord that, you know, has the tracker bots and whatever. That's just goofy to me. If PokeNotify reached out to me and they gave me it for free, I would take it. But if they don't, I just can't pay for something like that. I have other stuff to buy other than Pokemon cards, other stuff to invest in. Next, thank you for the question, by the way. Next, some dude R1K. I started realizing gains on loose ETBs, bundles, tins, boxes. We'll update later if people are interested. I had no choice. Money was needed. Did not sell everything. And regarding IRs, we'll be grading any single PSAs only for resale. Crown Zenith is on par with Paldean Fates 151 in my opinion. I will also be allocating into crypto only 1 to 2 personally. I might, and maybe silver if it drops in spot price. Great videos as usual. Keep it up. Thoughts on the Destined Rivals? I hope there's a good Mewtwo card or Giovanni, something decent. Thank you for the question. There's a lot to unpack from that. So he said he was taking profits. That's great. Did not sell anything regarding IRs. So he has IRs at PSA locked up. That's cool. Crown Zenith is, I think what he meant to say was Crown Zenith is better than Paldean Fates in 151 in my opinion. Because that's what I believe as well. Next, allocating into crypto. I do believe that we saw the worst 10 days of crypto last week. And last week was a great time to purchase any cryptocurrencies you wanted at the lowest prices of the year that they're going to be. Feels good. Feels great, actually. Silver. I can't buy metal, honestly, but I can't buy metal, honestly, but I know people do, so can't knock it. It's definitely better than holding United States dollars, that's for sure. Great videos as usual. Keep it up. Thoughts on Destined Rivals? I do think Destined Rivals is going to be way too hyped. And I think Pokemon actually printed I would hope that Pokemon printed a lot of it. If they didn't, then they're full trolling on purpose. Next, is there a good Mewtwo card? I hope there's a good Mewtwo card. Me too. There probably will be. Mewtwo, probably Zapdos. I hope they put a SIR Quagsire, Arbok. What else? I hope they do like a Ekans or something. Meowth, of course. What else did they have? They had like a Cacturn. That'd be fire. Cacturn would be fire. Yep. So thank you for the question. Next, we have Beef Supreme, a regular. Yes, sir. TRT hot take. People are going to regret paper handing and also not doubling down on both workload and investment allocation next year. Count on it. I do agree with that. So what I do is I work my 9 to 5 and then I come home and do YouTube. I'm literally working 14 to 15 hours a day, guys. And on the weekends, I still make YouTube videos because I'm working literally 7 days a week. I upload 7 days a week, 1 video, 3 shorts. I feel like people don't understand how much time they have to actually do something and be creative and get paid to be creative. Man, it's tough to get through people's head how much time they waste, but like you said, not doubling down on the workload that they produce, it's going to come back to bite them. And then also investment allocations. I'm gonna give you guys a Team Rocket tip here. Your United States dollars are actually trash. Everybody has 2 jobs in America. Your first job is to go get a job and get a paycheck. Your second job is to learn where to put that money that you get from your paycheck. And then your money will be working for you. Most people in America especially go to work, come home, get their check, pay their bills, and then start spending. That's all we know how to do is spend, spend, spend. Never invest, invest, invest. Now, everybody's situation is different, but everything after my bills, it all goes into investments because I'm young. I don't care about anything else. The whole part of this reason why I started this YouTube channel is because I wanted another source of income. At the same time, I wanted to show people that you can literally take just stepping stones of acquiring more information, because I'm literally giving you guys exactly what I did, the playbook, out of me just working a 9 to 5 job and then investing in the Pokemon cards. It worked out tremendously. Dang, I keep kicking my mic. I'm about to crash out on my mic. I swear I'm about to crash out. So, anyways, guys, start utilizing your time more. Think about it at least. Because when you understand that the government, that the Federal Reserve will literally print money, and when they're printing money, asset holders get rich, the middle class and lower class get poor. That's just the way it works in America. If you don't understand that, then you should start using some time to study it. Sheesh, I just went on that full historical rant. All right, next. Thank you for the question, by the way. I don't know how to read his name, but there it is right there on screen. Everyone asks what to buy, but what sets are you avoiding in the Scarlet Violet era? Me personally, the only set that I don't have anything of is Shrouded Fable. I mean, it'll probably be good long term, but there's just way better sets to put your money in, and I'm gonna just keep it short and sweet at that. I honestly, I would avoid buying Journey Together at market price right now as well. If you can get it for MSRP, cool, but there's just way, way, way better stuff to put your money in, honestly. Next, another member, yes sir, LazyMon TCG, the GOAT, TRT. With the changes to PSA 10's rules, do you think that newer PSA 10 should sell for more of a premium since they are graded harsher? Maybe PSA does a black label style for 10s in the future, because I've seen some wild 10s from older PSA. Yeah, I would assume so, and I think there's so much exposure now that I think it's I forgot the cert number, how high it goes up to. It's either 10 million or I don't know, a billion or something. But I think all the newer certs, I mean, I haven't even really seen a lot of the newer certs, honestly. But I do understand that they're grading harsher and they are taking more accountability for grading tens and centering. I have also seen wild tens as well. I've seen some crazy off-centered tens. I've seen chip marks on the back of tens. Like, I mean, hopefully they do it better. That's all I could really hope for, is that they actually are accountable and they are holding themselves to a higher standard. And I mean, you just gotta, I guess we just gotta wait and see if people actually pay premiums for them. Thank you for the question. Channel member as well. If you guys want to member up, do that now. It is in the top of the description. Next, we have Mikkel6. Also, when did Pokemon print to demand? I don't remember. Evolving Skies, etc. was only available through mini tins and were already damaged, and Cosmic Eclipse, same, and only in Europe, or so it was. Yeah, I don't know if that's kind of crazy. Battle Styles was printed to demand. Evolutions was printed to demand. Fusion Strike was printed to demand. Vivid was printed to demand. Darkness Ablaze was printed to demand. Astral Radiance was printed to demand. Actually, everything from Sword and Shield was printed to demand, honestly, because it was never over MSRP. It was never over MSRP. I think the first box to hit over MSRP was Battle Styles, selling for $150. And then they printed it to demand. And then the next one after that was Celebrations. It was going over MSRP for a while. Then they printed that to demand. And then after that, it was Brilliant Stars went over MSRP. And then they printed that down under MSRP. So it's always happened. SVO1 was printed to demand. Paldea Evolve was printed to demand. Obsidian printed to demand. Temporal printed to demand. All of these sets were under MSRP. So everything was printed to demand. The only thing that wasn't was started with Surging Sparks. Is that it? So I don't know if you just joined the hobby or not, but everything has been printed to demand, basically. Everything up to the last 6 months has been printed to demand. Thanks for the question, though. I appreciate it. Next is Shiny Isaac 1. All the sneaker doofs are back in. It's been hard, bro, to get a pack. Haven't found Prismatic at retail at Blessings, bro. Yep, I haven't found Prismatic at retail stores either. I got everything that I have from the Pokemon Center before the bots were fully fired up. It's just what it is. I mean, I'm sure Pokemon they're going to get you guys. They're going to get you guys, and you guys are going to hate the hobby once they print to demand again. It's just too obvious, too easy. Next and final question of the day from Cowboys K9T. Do you open up packs or only collect sealed? The last packs I opened were Surging Sparks Booster Bundle back in November, I believe. But yeah, I didn't ruin the hobby for myself. I didn't ruin the innocence of the hobby for myself. I don't open packs anymore. I don't enjoy opening packs just because I know the other side now. Like, once you learn the other side, then you kind of don't go back, honestly. I don't have the money to lose, if that makes sense. And I would prefer not to lose money. That's just my outlook on it. Thank you for the question, and that is going to wrap it up for this week's Team Rocket Talk. Again, if you guys do have a question, drop it down below. I will answer it next week on next week's episode of Team Rocket Talk. Thank you guys for all that participated in this week. Remember, I need you guys to drop a like so that I can end up in everyone's algorithm. Comment and subscribe and member up if you so do choose to. Yes, sir. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Alright, friends. I hope you learned something here today. And remember, I always like the way. All you have to do
is let me in.
Team Rocket's blasting off again!